Meghan Markle complains that she's been picked on by the British media. She mistakenly believes that Kate Middleton wouldn't have been treated this way. That's blatantly false. This self-pity proves Meghan was never up to the task of being a British royal family member. Meghan Markle has reportedly complained to her friends that the rest of the royal family would have behaved differently if Kate Middleton had been the one facing criticism in the British press. Meghan said no one would have put up with it, and the broken and outdated system would have been revised. Those outlets responsible for their vicious attacks would have been shut out. Meghan Markle believes changes would have been made had Kate been subject to media criticism. Do you realize that Kate Middleton was subjected to plenty of abuse in years past? If you take a look at social media, you'll notice that your very own Sussex squad is downright nasty towards Kate. This American princess is too thin-skinned to be a real royal. One thing we can learn from Meghan Markle crying about the way the British tabloids treat her is that she's simply not cut out for the royal family. It takes individuals with a steadfast quality to represent the royal family in public. Criticism has long been part of the job. With a few notable exceptions, most of the royal family have faced criticism at some point during their lives. The Daily Mail's source continued. Meghan said they made it seem like this is the way it is, deal with it. Harry had been dealing with it far too long. She said he wasn't going to let this destroy her life and their marriage. Once again, Meghan Markle is showing how naive she is. The royal family is a British institution. Shutting out media outlets just because they don't agree with the way they carry out their reporting is simply unacceptable. What astounds me is that Meghan already has experience in Hollywood and life in the spotlight. It's not as if she married into the royal family from a life of absolute obscurity. That's what makes her return to the U.S. even more baffling, if you accept her party line. Maybe she never experienced it firsthand, but she must know that A-list paparazzi scrutiny in the U.S. is far more relentless than the media attention the royal family endures in the U.K. Meghan whines that she was treated badly, then does this. Yet what's even more flabbergasting is that Meghan complained that she was mistreated by the rest of the royal family. But according to the Daily Mail source, her own behavior was far from upstanding. Meghan said Harry made it crystal clear that they could not function in good faith under the current system, and that if it wasn't revised and updated to their liking, they would have no other choice than to break from the royal family. This seems to me like an apparent attempt to blackmail the royal family. To make matters worse, they even dragged Princess Diana into the situation in somewhat bizarre fashion. She said no one took his pleas seriously, so they had to take the issue into their own hands. This was about protecting the family and doing right by Princess Diana. She said the British tabloids have haunted Harry since childhood and should have been kicked out of the media pool long ago. So, Meghan Markle has been a member of the royal family for 5 minutes and is already wanting to dictate which media outlets are permitted into the media pool. Sorry, but that's not how it works. If this is genuinely how Meghan Markle feels, then she's better off in Hollywood. She simply doesn't have what it takes to be a royal.
Let it go.